For photosynthesis to take place, we need carbon dioxide and water combined in the presence of sunlight, and this will give us our glucose and oxygen as the byproduct. Now let's go and see the process of photosynthesis. Now this process has been divided into two. One is obtaining the raw materials required for the preparation of the glucose. The second one is the main process. So now let's see how the raw materials are obtained. The raw materials are carbon dioxide, CO2, and then water, H2O. Now CO2 is a part of the air that we take in. Now carbon dioxide diffuses into the leaf through the stomata. One is called stoma. Now when you take the leaf has two parts. The part that faces the sun, that part is normally waterproof, and then the part that points away from the sun, the under part. Now that side of the leaf is a bit rough. That is where most of the stomata are found. Now these stomata open when there is light. When they open, the carbon dioxide is more concentrated in the atmosphere or in the air than in the leaf. Therefore, the carbon dioxide, by natural process, will move into the leaf, will diffuse into the leaf, because the carbon dioxide content in the leaf is smaller than the carbon dioxide content in the atmosphere by percentage wise. So CO2 will diffuse into the leaf. Therefore, the plant gets its its carbon dioxide for photosynthesis. Okay, so CO2 from the air gets into the leaf through the stomata, and then the plant will get its carbon dioxide. Now the water is from the soil. That is why we need to water our plants. Now when the water is put in the soil, the concentration of water molecules in the soil becomes higher than the concentration of water in the plant. Therefore, the water will then move into the plant through the roots by a process called osmosis. Now, diffusion is the movement of molecules from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration. That is why carbon dioxide will move into the leaf. Now, water molecules will move from higher concentration to a lower concentration, and that process is called osmosis. But that process happens across a partially permeable membrane. A partially permeable membrane allows certain stuff to get through, but not all the things. So water molecules are very small and they can easily enter the membrane of the root hairs. Okay, so water is also absorbed by the roots by a process called osmosis, and then transported through the xylem vessels. The xylem vessels are part of the transport system in plants. Remember, we have xylem, that is for the transport of water from the roots to the plants, and then we have the phloem, transport of food from the plants or from the leaves to the roots and then back up. Now the second part of photosynthesis, or the main process, is that inside the plant we have this organelle. Inside the plant, so we have an organelle called the chloroplast. Now this chloroplast contains the chlorophyll. The chlorophyll is a green pigment, a green structure, a green pigment inside the plant. Now the chlorophyll traps or absorbs light energy. This energy is used to split water molecules. Remember, water is H2O. It is used to split water molecules and then combine the water molecules with the hydrogen molecules. It's used to split the hydrogen from the oxygen in a water molecule, and then the hydrogen is combined to the carbon and oxygen to give us our elements present in this carbohydrate. Okay, so energy from the sun is trapped, used to split the oxygen from the hydrogen in water molecules. We combine that and then we get carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. These are the basic elements in a carbohydrate. Now, in their right proportions, glucose is formed. Now, light energy is converted to chemical energy for the formation of glucose and subsequent storage as starch. So the light energy from the sun will be converted to the chemical energy which is stored in the food, and then eventually oxygen will be released as a waste product. And this oxygen as a waste product is also useful for respiration by the plant and other organisms.